Hello, everybody. But it's Sir Bob along with Ben Magnus here. We are playing some more Black Ice for Hearts of Iron 3. And my God, I'm still... I don't know what all these symbols still are.
Oh, you might have more research possibilities now, because my leadership after the event, after the modifiers fired and the Great Depression left, went from like 11 leadership
look
to
at that.
40.
I've got all sorts of stuff.
So yeah, now I have 40 leadership to work with now, where I had I'm pretty sure it was 11 before.
Yeah, okay. All right. So this is cool. So we got more stuff that we can slot in for tech and all that good stuff now. I need to do more stuff.
Basically, right, I'm doing anything that will increase my IC or my leadership. Because at the expense of manpower, because I'm not too worried about my manpower. Except for giant infrastructure projects. I'm not doing that because that reduces research efficiency.
Strategic stuff would be good. Yeah, we need to get like this great war analysis done, maybe attritional warfare, stormtrooper tactics.
France is figuring out how the Great War worked in 1936.
You know, we try. Assault concentration, superior strength. That sounds good.
Electronics. Radio is important. Radio actually reduces delay between attacks, so that cooldown. So radio is really important. Brigade
HQ. Let's research what a brigade HQ is, shall we?
Oh, that might be useful. All right, England could use infantry weapons. African army recruitment, blah.
Infantry strength decrease. Why would I want that?
Defensive position defines, yes. Oh, you could want that. You know, you're looking at chain of command way at the bottom. Brigade strength plus, brigade strength minus.
Yeah.
If you hit brigade strength plus, it balloons up the size of your division, so they're physically bigger on the battlefield, but they take up much more supply. Brigade strength decrease physically reduces the amount of men in a division, so their supplies are much smaller. So oftentimes, if you're playing as somebody who is fighting in low supply areas where that is important, decreasing the size of your brigades might be very, very useful, so that you're fighting at 100% strength because you're getting the supplies you need. Whereas you're playing with the Soviet Union, maybe you just want to, you know, feed men into the meat grinder.
I see. I gotcha.
Truck and prime mover reliability, yes. Camouflage designs, yes. Improved security units, pass. Gonna do a hard pass on that right now. Heavy AA guns. AA, no, I don't think so. Anything involving tanks, yes. Diesel engines, yes. So if you look at the armor tech tree, Bob, you'll see that the left side is going to be grayed out completely, basically, and the right side is kind of open start to be open for you.
Yeah, I noticed that, and that's because of the decision we made earlier with the heavy, big diesel versus gasoline.
Yep. That is exactly what that was for. So that basically unlocked one or the other. And we were talking, Bob was talking about starting up a custom game before we started. And this stuff breaks because that event doesn't fire if you do a custom startup.
Yeah,
so
interesting.
You cannot do custom in this game. Pre-war armor construction. Yes, let's figure out how that works. Pre-war stuff. Planes, yes, let's get plane stuff. I love planes. Twin engine aircraft designs, yes. Aero engine, yes. Assault gliders, I'll pass on. Don't plan on using those too much. All the plane stuff. I'm just filling. I've already passed my 40 project, my 31 projects, but that's okay. Incendiary bombs, large bombs. Air systems, these look good. Controllable pitch propeller, yes. Okay, I think we're okay. Oh boy, there's so much tech. I forgot how much of this stuff there was. Jesus Christ.
There's a lot of it, that's for sure.
Yeah. Strategery and organization here. Well, let's see. Military police, blah. Direct fire unit, command and control. Yes, that stuff. Armor unit. Mobile units. Oh boy. Great War analysis. Yeah, I haven't figured that stuff out either. Gonna blitz the Krieg. Do we really? I guess we'll put that on there. Okay, assault concentration. Superior strength. Start. Okay. Well, I think I am okay to actually... Oh, we only need 34 toasters instead of 48 toasters. Yay. Well, I'm gonna basically say, you know what we need to do is upgrade our current forces before we do anything else. What about you?
I'm still concentrating just on getting a bunch of IC kind of queued up here. Because we needs it. We needs it pretty bad.
Yeah, I do too.
Still, despite the fact that we just had a whole bunch of like our Great Depression like popped off, which is great. Still need a little bit. Well, we'll have a little bit of reinforcement here just because we need it, and then we're gonna leave upgrades. I think where they are at 0.12.
0.12. So we
still
every once in a while, some guy like a package arrives with a new gun.
Yeah, something like that. But we really need to get the IC going, I think, on here. Especially since, obviously with, the meta information in mind, World War II in Germany is going to be a thing. Especially since, this game plays out historically, as I understand it.
Does.
Right?
It does.
So, I can count on Germany trying to, schlieffen me pretty good.
Oh, you're going to get schlieffed all right, bud.
Yeah, so... and we're still need a lot of toasters. We're at 70.8 for our consumer goods.
Oh my god, the French want all of the toasters.
We're a pissy bunch for sure. And then
English only want half that many toasters.
Which leaves 25.4 available for my actual production needs. So yeah, it's we're being France. So now I'm gonna look at my oob, I think, is what I'm gonna do here.
Oh, I could create puppets if I wanted to right now. Malta! They will receive the provinces of Malta. Full civilian economy. What do we need to do to get off of civilian economy? Let's see, because that would help a lot. All of the ruling party. Okay, neutrality is below 70. So if we can get our neutrality below 70, Bob, then we can get off civilian economy.
So how do we want to accomplish that?
Let's see. Diplomacy. For me. Our neutrality is 89. How do I become less neutral?
Raise the threat in the United States.
I don't know how we do that. Chief of the Air Force, Armament Minister, Air Organization, Air Build Speed, Resource Industrialist, Theoretical Scientist, Laissez-faire Capitalist, Neville Chamberlain, Laissez-faire Capitalist. Yeah, you definitely were laissez-faire, Mr. Chamber Dude.
Well, I'm going to send spies into Italy and make them seem more threatening is what I'm going to do.
Well, let's see. Who's my highest threat? Is Italy. Okay, so intelligence. Let's go. Yeah, let's blame Italy for all of the world's problems.
Yeah, clearly it's a good tack,
Yeah, given our last game. So, set priority for spies.
Wow,
Do you want revolts?
Popular front publications. I just got, Jesus Christ, there's so many pop-ups here.
Oh, yeah, that had after January 4th, I think all this stops. So yes, we want revolts on military light vehicles. Oh, a lot of these are just like flavor things that say like now you can build this.
I get national revolt risk plus 20. Jesus Christ.
Ah, France.
God damn. Okay, creation of battle commanders.
Oh, I haven't gotten that one yet.
Battle commanders. Historical events. Oops. Okay. Great news, I suppose. Military light vehicles. Activate, I suppose. Renault AGR. So I got some really cool French truck. Scripted invasions choice.
Scripted invasions basically are exactly how it sounds. It is hard-coded invasions that will happen because otherwise the AI doesn't know how to do invasions. Yes. I always go yes on that. Otherwise, basically nothing will ever happen.
Land power happened to us. Organization regain rate 5%. Land organization 5%. Okay.
The French are
Lost
super
effects.
organized.
God, that revolt risk.
Let's see what...
Okay, I guess we need more toasters.
Oh God, France! Look at it, it's all red. I mean, for England, there's only a couple places that, like, I don't know, Scotland's a little pissy. Wales, maybe North Ireland. Wonder if I attack. What happens if I attack Ireland? Would that make me more threatening? Let's see. We cannot declare war because our neutrality is too high.
Heart full of neutrality.
That's by influence nation. So, let's see. My spies are going into Italy to make them seem bad. Those Italians, they're bad, and they should feel bad. We've passed 2 days. And 45 minutes of gameplay.
I'm just trying to wrap my head again around, you know, like, we were talking about this at the end of the last series, which is that, you know, I've got a pretty good work to understand what all the NATO symbols are and stuff. I'm trying to figure out Travel Yugoslavia. Yeah, we'll accept that. That's fine.
There is one important thing to understand about division makeup in Black Ice. So if you go to make a division, something you absolutely have to put in there is going to be a headquarters unit. And something else you are going to absolutely have... I mean, you don't have to, but it's highly suggested, because you can't get combined arms bonus without a division HQ. And then the next thing to pick is your vehicle, what kind of transport you want to attach to that, because you're going to have transports of some way. I have camel train, horse train, light vehicle, civilian vehicle, and British truck transport available to me. Each of those gives you movement modifiers for different types of terrain.
Okay.
Following so far?
I am.
So, for instance, if you put on, are you on the division builder right now?
I am. I'm looking right at it. I got all the, I see all the transports are and stuff.
Yeah. Do you see the terrain, the little icon that says terrain under it?
Ranger.
It's under the serial parallel tab.
Aha, yes.
So if you add, let's see, like a horse transport, you'll see the movement modifier changes for different types of terrain. So you're going to get like 60, so, you know, 60% in the forest, 75% in the woods, 40% in the marsh, 70% in plains and urban, 60% in hills. So you can see that it's decent at moving through rough terrain like woods and forests. If you put on like heavy trucks and then look at it, you get 105% bonus through plains, urban, and desert. So the heavy trucks are going to move through clear terrain at a higher speed than normal. But then if you look at like woods or forest, you'll see 20%, 30%. So when you're making a division, transport's important. And also, you know, the bigger the trucks, the more supplies they take up and, you know, whatnot as well. So if you have like light units that you're planning on fighting in rough terrain, like small, like horse transport is going to be important because it's going to be slower overall, but it's going to be quicker where it's necessary. Tank divisions, where you're going to want to keep, and this is where it's, you know, terrain comes even more important. Driving a tank through a marsh it's going to get in there, it's never going to get out. You could see with the transport stuff, you know, it's going to be very important to keep your tanks in like plains and out of rough terrain because they're going to slow way down.
Right, okay.
That's just something to keep in mind. Now, camel train, I don't know if you have access to that one. That one's new to me. But it looks like it gets bonus movement through desert, which makes sense.
Go figure, right? Camels, the desert.
Yeah. Most infantry you're going to probably want to keep on like light vehicles or civilian vehicles. Civilian vehicles are not great, but they're cheaper, I think. Let's see.
Okay, so if I'm looking at any of these divisions here that I've got, this guy actually doesn't even have anything associated with him. He just has armored cars, infantry in this one, along with the HQ.
Some units, your units might not be properly set up early in the game just because, hell, you're France.
Like, these have a lot of light vehicles in here, it looks like, for a lot of these. Okay.
I specific, I know it may have taken a while when I'm talking to the audience here to explain that, but that is a very integral part of Black Ice 8.5, and if you don't understand that concept, and it took me a while to figure it out on my own, you're not going to be able to make good divisions.
Right.
It took me a while of, reading and stuff like that to figure that one out. And it's all about modifiers. It is all about modifiers. So when you're making when you're setting up a division, what you're going to want to be checking is the modifiers under terrain tab, because it also give you attack modifiers in there as well.
Low popularity.
Hi, you're not very popular, Bob.
Medium popularity. We lost the effects of medium popularity. Okay, so low popularity. My leadership modifier is tanking. My territorial pride is down. My national unity is down. God damn it. More toasters, I guess. Do I want revolts?
You can, if you turn off revolts, you take a huge hit to your income, and money is more important in Black Ice than it is in vanilla. All
right, I will ask these guys to do their worst then, I suppose. So I've got garrisons here along the line. Are you? You're not an HQ unit. You're. Okay, so.
Oh, one more thing when you're going to make divisions, there is a difference between light armor and light armor attachment, or infantry tank and infantry tank attachment. Attachments are small, regular is large.
I see.
So, like, you could use an attachment if you're trying to get the combined arms bonus, but you don't want to, like, balloon up the size of the division.
Okay, so you're an HQ.
Alrighty. Ah, we made it to January 4th.
Oh, man.
We're flying now. Why can't I merge all these units together? Will not let me? Oh, so some of them I can.
So would there be any adverse effects if I just blew up my entire OOB and reorganized all this?
No.
Okay. Contemplating just doing that.
No, the OOB is going to work the same in this as it did in Black Ice, basically. It's more important in this than it was in vanilla, then I just misspoke there. It's more important in Black Ice than it is in vanilla, but what they did is they almost doubled the communication range between units, so you could stay in communication for much farther distances. So you're going to be moving your OOB less to keep it organized, because the units are going to keep that bonus at a larger distance. The hood is the pride of the fleet. I wonder if I should change that. You'll find yourself using your Air Force and your Navy more to, eke out just a little bit more modifiers in an attack, which it lends itself to, like historical gameplay a little better. If you're fighting this horrible battle along the coastline, you're like, fuck it, I could just move in my Navy and bombard them from the shore, get that extra 50% modifier.
Some of these I'm not sure if they're actually HQ units or not, but we'll go and delete them anyway, because why not?
Oh, France.
That looks like an HQ unit.
Well, anything with 2 X's on the counter is a division. 3 X's is a corps command. 4 X's is an army command. 5 X's is an army group. 6 X's is a theater. So I'm actually going to do that with my army here. Is just tell everybody to go to one spot. Well, actually, the fucking garrisons, they could basically sit there. Garrisons are much more effective in this than they were in vanilla. Their toughness is really high, so they're really, really good on the defensive. Very good at defending static lines or cities.
Okay. Put them on the Maginot then.
The Magonaut.
Put everything on the Magonaut. We just pile everything in the Magonaut, we'll be safe against the Germans.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
You're not going to have to worry about the Luftwaffes.
That's my Luftwaffes. Continuing to disband HQ units because who needs a command structure? Am I right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
So are the modifiers for because I didn't feel like in vanilla like it was super dupe important that everyone was in like command range of their HQ units. At least that was for me. Granted, I didn't do a lot. The most intense fighting I think I did was in like Spain, I think, or in that particular campaign. Looking back on it and stuff, and like some of the initial moves inside the Soviet Union, but I didn't feel like the command range was really all that important in vanilla. Is it different here?
It is important in vanilla, but not as important as it is in Black Ice. In Black Ice, because basically you're trying to eke out as many modifiers as you possibly can to combat the enemy's, equal amount of modifiers, and a lot of times the AI will get bonuses for events to kind of like role play specific attacks. Germany will get like 100% modifiers during specific dates, so that they can attack during those dates effectively. So yeah, keeping everybody in the oob correctly oobed is much more important for modifiers.
Okay.
And you'll see once combat gets involved and you see the modifiers starting to stack up on each other, you're like, oh fuck, I wish I had, this one or this one.
Right. All of you go there.
Just England by itself is a mess. Like, I want... all the garrisons, they can basically stay where they are. But everybody else, let's get together. Oh, the start of the... I forgot how bad the start of the game is, considering, you're trying to get everything situated yourself. How you want it.
Have everybody strategic redeploy to all the places.
All right. Paris.
Well,
everybody go to Paris.
This is the middle of the country. I'm not going to have everyone go to Paris.
Okay. I'm going to have everybody go to Bletchley Park. That's where they had their cryptologists stationed.
Got my outliners crying for mercy right now.
Yeah, yeah. I still got planes moving. Let's see, the RF Far East Transport Squadron. They had a ways to go.
All of my ships rebase into one place.
Mm-hmm. That's what I did. I've got 80 right now. I got 86 ships sitting in Portsmouth.
Just detach, you bugger. Don't even pretend like you have a command structure. You guys rebase to there. I might just have a really strong Mediterranean fleet is what I might do.
That's probably going to be a good idea. I mean, I'm going to have a very strong home fleet. And it's not like the Kriegsmarine is extremely tough to fight. It's just the goddamn subs that are going to be wrecking up the place all the time.
You go ahead and take all the other oceans. I'll take the Mediterranean. Sounds fair to me.
I'll take this one sea. You take the rest of the planet. Well, I'm pretty sure that's kind of how England had it.
All right, now what's going on with my... What's going on with this here? All right, so all of our bomber units. Looks like these are bombers. Yeah, these are bombers. I can't read French, so I'm having a hard time understanding what the fuck's going on with a lot of this stuff. I mean, props to Black Ice, the Black Ice team for, like accuracy and stuff. But, as a layman, this is difficult.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you want props for accuracy. A lot of divisions have the actual division's logo on their template here.
Here. So this is close air support, I think. Looks like close air support. We'll call it close air support.
Far air support.
You guys get
naval
together.
Naval bomber. I don't know why, but it won't let me merge all of my units together. Take my unit. Let's try it like this. Let's do a couple. No, I cannot merge selected units.
Group de chassis. I don't even know what this is. What are you?
Who are you?
Fighter bomber. Okay. All right.
All right, I can merge those guys together so I can see what I'm working with. Woo! Light bombers, flying boats, medium bombers, lots of things.
Okay, so you guys get out. I guess you guys rebase over there. Let's see here.
Maybe. Oh, what's going on here? My
right, we need to start naming this stuff not French names. All right. So first bomber. Oops, I have my caps lock on. First bomber wing. Yeah, and I don't care that's inefficient. We're not fighting anybody right now. You guys.
We're just oobing.
Are you guys? What kind of craft is this? Is it a tactical bomber? Light bomber.
There's lots of different kinds of bombers.
Jesus Christ.
There are, well, let's see, let's look at air wings. There are...
I'm just calling this tactical bomber wing.
Interceptors, fighter bombers, heavy bombers, flying boats, naval bombers, medium bombers, close air support, light bombers, heavy bombers.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
And each of them are good at something specific. It's very, very all of the, like, historically accurate.
Again, props for it, no doubt. I mean, I have no doubt that this took a lot of time to get sorted and figured out and everything.
I think they spent 6 years working on this. Something along those lines.
What are you? You've got to be naval bombers. I mean, it's just, it's all great. I just can't read French. So first naval.
Your French is bad, and you should feel bad.
And we're gonna put you guys. Naval bombers should be near the sea. I'm just throwing that out there. So let's rebase you guys there.
Seaplane tender. What the fuck is a seaplane tender good for? I don't remember.
What are you? Close air support.
Let's see. What number is high? Well, visibility is pretty low. It's got a really high range. Firing distance is 50,000 meters? What?
50 kilometers.
What? That can't be right. What the fuck? Well, like, everybody else is like, the range of a battleship is 4,200. The range...
I've got French Indochina. I forgot about that.
You do have French Indochina. You have all of the Indochina. Positioning, supply consumption, fuel consumption, officers, build cost, manpower, build time. What the fuck is this good for? I don't remember what you use seaplane tenders for. It beats the ever-loving hell out of me. Can you imagine what it's going to be like when they start getting this level of complexity into Black Ice for Hoi 4?
Well, some of these things I'm not sure how you'd accomplish them and stuff.
Some of them you can't.
I mean, I don't have really any experience like modding or programming or anything like that at all. You know, so I don't know how deeply they dug into the files to be able to accomplish the things that they've done in Hearts of Iron 3 here in this particular iteration of this mod. So I don't know how to accomplish a lot of those things in Hearts of Iron 4. So I don't know what the level of complexity is like.
Don't forget right you have some Africa.
I do. I already saw that. I'm already taking care of that. What I've seen so far in Black Ice for Hearts of Iron 4 is like the production tabs have been changed up a bit. Which I actually like. I like the way, especially that they did the naval dockyard stuff in Hearts of Iron 4 Black Ice and stuff like that. So you can only assign like 4 at a time. So you actually have to queue up ships and stuff like that. I thought that was kind of neat.
So that you don't have the industrial capacity to build 4 48 battleships all at once.
Yeah. I thought it was pretty neat. Other than that, I mean, there's a lot of like little bits of equipment, which I think is trying to play into that modifier business, but I don't think that what's really holding Hearts of Iron 4 back is the whole battle planner system.
Yeah, it is.
Which I don't know if there's some way for them to be able to play with that part of it or not. I hope there is.
I honestly don't think there is. I don't think there's a I know what they're trying to do is basically make it so that you don't use the battle planner. Like, it's there, but they're trying to make it so that it's more beneficial to micro the fronts rather than macro them. By changing around modifiers and stuff.
Really that is the difference between Hearts of Iron 3 and Hearts of Iron 4 is that whole battle planner system.
Yeah,
that is the big difference, and that's what makes the game so different. Now, I don't know how they're going to make the AI also operate that way, if they're even going to bother with that or not. But I think that if they can accomplish that, that'd be great, because that would definitely be a huge turning point in actually making Hearts of Iron 4 closer to what I think Hearts of Iron 3 fans are looking for, like you perhaps, from Hearts of Iron 4. That's what they're looking for from it. So,
but we are out of time, Bob.
Damn it.
We made it to January 11th. There's a lot of talking this episode.
There was. It's true.
But I mean, I know a lot of people come because they like the banter.
True. This is true. So thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow with some more Hearts of Iron 3 Black Ice, to which I will attempt more reading of French.
Yes.
Or just renaming things to English. I think that's what I was going to do. Rename everything to English because I can't read French. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys later.
Goodbye.